Chapter 8. I woke up early because I smelled the aroma of the coffee downstairs that energized me. Maybe Elko is already awake and preparing coffee for us. I comb my hair, brush my teeth, and change my sleeping dress to the ordinary dress I always wear before going down. I also heard the beautiful song that my Nanny Silva's favorite. It's Anna's song from John Denver. I didn't know that Echo knew that song too, because I remember when Nanny Silva was still alive, she loved to play that song every time she was doing the household chores. I noticed that the windows were already open, the thing that Echo didn't do. He never opens a window, neither do I. The sunlight passes through the window, telling me that the morning is good, making my morning slightly different because I'm not used to it. I went downstairs to check what was going on with loud music and the aroma to coffee. I can say that my morning will be good. I went to the kitchen, but I didn't find Echo there. I looked outside the window, and I can't believe that I saw Nanny Silva watering her plants while happily singing Annie's song. My heartbeat was fast, and there was a aerobic feeling that rushed in my veins that made my blood flow fast when I saw her. I feel like I want to scream because I can't believe she's here now. God is really good for returning my nanny to me. Nanny! I shouted because of the excitement to see her again after she watered the plant. I saw her fixing the garbage, knowing she wouldn't bring outside. That's why I ran to her like a kid. I tried to call her again, but she couldn't hear me, maybe because of the loud music playing in the whole house. I followed her. I'm so excited to hug her because I miss her so much. I'm glad she's back. I followed her out to the gate, and she still didn't know that I was following her because if she knew, she would probably stop what she was doing just to hug and greet me. Good morning. This is how sweet she is. I was standing at the gate watching her when I saw Dad and Belinda hugging and kissing each other. I know Nanny Silva saw them too, but she just pretended that she didn't see anything. After kissing and hugging each other, Daddy passed beside me with his briefcase. He didn't greet me or even look at me, but it's okay. I'm used to that. The important thing is Nanny Silva is here now. I'm about to go to her to hug her and tell her how much I miss her when the red car driven by Belinda runs over her. Nanny! I shouted, shocked at what I witnessed. I saw my nanny rolling on the ground. Her blood comes out from her eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. I ran to her and held her in my arms, but she wasn't moving anymore. I listened to her heartbeat, but it was not beating anymore. In an instant, my nanny died. She died before I hugged her, kissed her, and told her how much I miss her. No! I screamed, trying to wake her up, hoping for a miracle that she was coming back. When heart shattered in an instant because in an instant she was gone, I hurriedly went inside and told Daddy about Nan Silva and what happened to her. But she got mad at me and slapped my face instead of listening to me. He was mad at me when he told me not to make up stars because Belinda wouldn't do it, as if she knows that demon. I woke up crying and I realized that my dream about red car was kept would not be a dream but a memory that kept on coming. A memory that is forgotten, a memory that gives me nightmares. I don't know how they erase it in my memory. After 7 years, the truth comes out that she didn't die from illness, but Belinda killed her. That is mistress because she witnessed the cheating and dishonesty of a man who has a wife. She killed my nanny, took over the infidelity, how selfish they are, and how stupid I am to forget about. Are you okay? I cowardly asked, but I didn't answer. I just kept on crying. You already know? He asked again and hugged me. to give me comfort. They are evil, I cried. I lit a cigarette on the table beside the bed to ease my anger, but it didn't help me. The pain that I was feeling for Nancy was dead thrust into range. I tried to calm myself by turning on the radio and playing any song from John Denver. A beautiful song that can calm a storm. Once you hear it, you will feel relaxed, and most of all, it is my Nan's favorite. I turned it loud enough to fill the whole house with the song, but it won't help my range, even though I finished my stick of cigarettes. I am mad. How ironic that the song is so calm and yet I feel so full of rage. That makes my body shake because I'm trying to calm down, even though my heart wants to burst like a volcano. Because of the pain of losing someone you love, because of the selfishness of others. I'm trying to hold my tears and stop myself from breaking down. That's why Echo walked near me and whispered in my ears, "It's alright, babe, release your anger." The moment I heard him whispered, I break down and scream. Ah, ah. I scream again. My heart erupts like a volcano and my anger rises. Echo hugged me and he tried to calm me down. "Why, babe?" I asked him with full of pain and anger while still in his arms. He looked at me and said nothing. I know he doesn't have an answer. I rubbed his embrace and I went down and went to the kitchen. Echo followed me. "Why?" I asked while walking near to Daddy, but he didn't answer. I grabbed him and slapped him, punched him in his face as much as I could, but I got tired from slapping him. I know hurting him will not ease the pain. At least it will reduce the pain. "Why?" I screamed in front of him while doing his collar because I want to hear his answer. "I am sorry," he cried without even looking at me. I looked at Mama and Belinda and I saw them crying too. And then I looked back at him. "Because your selfishness, infidelity, the woman who cares for me died," I screamed with all my might. "How did you erase all of the memories?" I asked. "It's because you changed a lot. You became depressed and suicidal. That's why we consult the doctor to help you forget everything," Mama cried, hoping for me to accept the reason. "We don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to die," my mom added, still crying. "Well, I am already dead, Mother. I already dead," I told her with rage. I went to Belinda and grabbed her. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill her," she cried. "It's just all an accident," she said. She tries to explain, but I am not interested in her explanation because what I've seen is enough. I pull her hair while going to the backyard because I don't want to see her face. I will put her where she belongs, under this side in dirt. I grabbed a shovel and dug a grave where I will put her. "You don't deserve in heaven, you bitch," I cried while covering her with soil and dirt. Because of her, my nanny died. I remember the day before I gave her to the Lord. She told me that was the last time she saw me, when I was 15 years old. It was because she was the one who was driving the car that killed my nanny. My nanny, who treated me like a daughter, the one who loves me, is now dead because of selfish evil and cold-hearted people like her and Dad. The music is still playing, but I can't hear it. I sit beside Belinda's grave while still crying. I look at her grave while cursing her. Even though I know cursing her in my mind is not enough to forgive her because I will never forgive her. The rain suddenly pours, but it is not enough to wash my tears. The thunder suddenly rolls, but it is not enough to cover my cries. Now I realize that a dream is not a dream, but it is also lost memory that comes back, and now it's killing me. I look at the echo and he was standing beside me, holding an umbrella, looking at me with speedy eyes, telling me to stop because it is all over. "That is enough. I don't want you to get sick," he said. He helped me stand up and we went inside the house. He gave me a towel to dry myself. It makes you stop, but my anger didn't. No matter how many times I've hurt them, it will not bring my nanny back. It will not change the fact that she's dead. Hmm. I'm sorry, baby. Please forgive me, Daddy said while surprised. I looked at him and never said a word. I don't want to talk to him. I hope he is happy now. I saw Mama looking at me too, and she was also crying. I don't want to talk to her either. I'm tired, but hurt and broken, dead. I went upstairs and went inside my room with Echo, and I closed the door. I lit on a cigarette to ease the pain, even though it wouldn't help me ease the pain. I look at Belinda's grave while smoking. I want to go to the cemetery because I want to visit Nan Silva. I told Echo. Sure, no problem, he said. She doesn't deserve to be in heaven. I told Echo while still looking at the grave, pertaining to Belinda. I want her written in hell, he added. We'll pull her out from heaven, he said, standing beside me, also looking at Belinda's grave. You need another angel to do that, he said. I looked at him. You need Brother Ben, he whispered.